Hi. May peace, blessings, and God's protection be with you. I realized that for the last couple of weeks, I've been in self-preservation mode, where my husband and I have worked from home in the past. It turns out we have never worked from home at the same time with the kids there as well. So it's coming with its interesting challenges. So I wanted to um, make a video, share a few tips that are helping me get through the day with grace. And these are first and foremost reminders for myself, and I'm hopeful that these will help you out as well. So the first one is about setting boundaries and establishing what I call NNT, non-negotiable time. This is a tip I learned from Marie Forleo, who is a life coach, and she's super awesome. So a few things that are NNT for me are reading time. So every single day, I make 10 to 15 minutes of time for myself where I am reading. This really helps me remain calm. Another thing that's an NNT for me is prayer time. One other thing I really enjoy doing is having a cup of coffee, preferably outside with some fresh air. If I'm able to catch some sunlight on non-rainy days, I think that really helps me stay calm and puts me in the right mood for the day. My second tip is related to is something that is very, very easy to do, but something that we can very easily overlook. It's about the power of getting dressed first thing in the morning. So a couple of days last week, I decided to stay in my PJs all day long, and I ended up not enjoying myself, and I was not in a very good mood. I just kept getting demotivated throughout the day. And I also felt very disconnected from my colleagues at work because on our virtual calls, I was not able to turn on my video camera. So my tip is really to find the motivation first thing in the morning to get dressed so that you are feeling good throughout the day. If you're feeling up to it, please maybe add some makeup, some lipstick. I think that could definitely help boost up your energy in the morning. My third tip is related to figuring out ways to have a better relationship with your husband. So something I learned a while ago, based on recommendation from a friend, is The Five Love Languages by Dr. Gary Chapman. Those of you who know me know that I am a big advocate for knowing your own love language and knowing the love language of your spouse. So if you're interested in that, please check out fivelovelanguages.com. There's a quiz on there that you can take to discover your own love language, and you can also encourage your husband to do the same so you discover his love language as well. Several years ago, when I discovered that my husband's love language is acts of service and quality time, during this time, I'm being very mindful of that because I know he's also stressed out. So I try my best to make him a cup of coffee, which really helps him be in a good mood. And while we are having dinner, we make sure that we turn off all of our devices and we sit down as a family and have dinner to have quality time. So this is really helping us. Another thing which I think we women in general struggle with is asking for help. So please, please, please ask for help. I know we want to be super women and we want to do it ourselves, do it all ourselves, but please ask for help with housework from your kids and your husband. And please take it a step further, not just ask for help around the house, but also reach out to your friends and family members and see what are the things they're doing that are helping them throughout the day. Like, what are they doing for grocery shopping? What tips are they using to keep the kids engaged throughout the day? Things like that. And whatever tips you learn, then please share with others as well. I assure you, by doing that, by asking for help, this will actually accelerate and excel you in your journey in becoming a superwoman. And my last tip is about doing something on a daily basis that really energizes you. For me, learning something new really energizes me. It really helps me feel a sense of accomplishment. So websites like Teachable, Skillshare, Udemy are a few good things that you can utilize to learn something new every day, a new skill or some sort of new training, or just YouTube has a lot of really good resources if you're interested in learning something new. So please give all of these tips a try. Even after trying all of that, if you're still feeling demotivated and struggling, here's something you can try. So grab a piece of paper and a pen and set a timer for 5 minutes and just jot down every crazy thought, every bad thought that's coming into your mind that is scary or making you anxious. Write it down. At the end of 5 minutes, please look at that list, and I'm hopeful that by looking at that, you can cross off some things that you can see are not probable. And the ones that are probable, then figure out, are they likely to happen or not? If they're likely to happen, then you can actually switch your thoughts from being scared about it to trying to figure out what you can do to mitigate that. So this is a technique I learned during Agile project management. So we actually think about what could go wrong, and then we can brainstorm ideas as to what we can do to mitigate that risk. So I hope that helps you out. And by doing that, you will also see that the thought will lose its power over you. I often vocalize and express my feelings of despair with my husband. By doing that, I really feel that it has less and less power over me. So I hope these tips are helpful. Please share with others if they're helpful. And please also share things you're doing to stay sane and getting through the day with grace back with me. Thank you.